My name is Catherine and I'm a craftaholic. Welcome to my craft room and my channel. Hello my friends, welcome back and thank you for being here. This is vlog 12. Now I have been very busy last week and mostly with making masks. I made 50 so far and I have quite a few set up to be sewn, and I've cut, etc., etc. I'm kind of trying to do it like in a production line, but I'm so bored with them already. So I needed to do something else. So I've been crocheting a little bit. I continued working on my Flora Afghan, and I started with the Lilies in August block. But not only are they time consuming, you really have to keep your mind, focused on what you're doing. I frogged a little bit. Oh, sorry, my nose is itching again. Yeah, well, reckons I'm on camera, so sorry about that. So they're not really relaxing to do, and because of the combination of the boredom of the masks and the concentration level needed for the blocks, I was in danger of losing not only my crojo but just my craftjo in general. So even if it's kind of against my own rules, I started a new whip. But it helped, and I can't wait to share it with you. But let me start by showing the lilies. These two, this one has the 3 rows of petals already. This one also, and I guess I just need to add 1 row of petals on this one. I love how the petals are sticking out, but Mikey showed how the petals tend to go under, and that's why he tucked them. But I don't like how it looks, because the petal is then, you basically make your stitches here, you make them also into the chain space here, but that attaches the petals, which only leaves these free, and I don't like it. I just love how it looks like a lotus or a water lily with the petals pointing up. So I might have to do some adaptation of the pattern myself, if it bothers me that the petals go under, but I really want to keep this water lily look. I love how this looks. So I'm almost done with these, but yeah, it seems to take me about 2 weeks to finish the 3 blocks I need to do. So that's one thing, and then my crojo savior. I started Krista's spiral blanket. Krista from the Secret Yarnery. I'll post also the link down below, not downstairs, down below. I know I showed you the ice yarns I wanted to use for it, but I had these 2 balls of yarn. This one is from Zeeman, and this one is from Action. I've had these 2 forever. There is no way I can get more of these, because Zeeman changes colors every year, and Action, the colors are only available for a short amount of time. I'm sorry, Jady is on my lap. She's eating my yarn. Hold on. Hey. But Okay, so she was eating my yarn. Okay, sorry, concentration. So I love these two colors together, and I've tried a lot of things already. Okay, now she pulled on the camera cord. Sorry. She's Miss Blooper today. Okay. Again, I have tried several patterns with these two colors, and I was never satisfied with the result. Also, I only have these two, and this is 199 meters, and this is 240 meters. So I basically have only 439 meters of yarn, which isn't much. Yet I did start the spiral blanket, and I love how it looks. I really love the colors. I really love this yarn because it has long color changes. I really love it. Also, it's kind of like a roving, so it's one strand. It's a one ply, but a thick one ply, and not very twisted very much. It's also very soft. So I love how this looks. Chances are it will become a pad blanket, but I love how it looks. And it goes so fast, it's so fun to do, and it's the perfect thing. When you lost your crojo, just start doing it. It's just double crochets in the round. And the fact that you work the two colors simultaneously, you do one round with one color, then you do the next round, it goes so fast, and you get to switch colors all the time, which is so fun to do. And with the variegated yarn, you can just watch the color change, and that's one of my favorites as well. So I can definitely recommend the spiral blanket. It's fun to do. So that's it for the fibers. And that's basically it for the whips. No FOs this week, except for the masks and my two whips. The next section of my blog would be the boxes of long lost treasure, but I went through the box that was left from last times, and basically there's only seed beads in there, not even enough beads for bead soup. It's just seed beads à volonté, so I'm not gonna bore you with that. It's also the last box I have in my craft room. My other boxes are in the garage. So I decided to just focus on putting everything away that is in here before I start dragging up boxes from the garage. So I don't have boxes of long lost treasure to show this week, but I have this other box where I have, I can say, thrown in finished pieces. Whether it's jewelry of my own that I have worn, whether it's prototypes, whether it's finished pieces, I just threw them all in that box, this box. And so I decided to show you some of the finished pieces instead of the long lost treasures for now, until I drag up another box and I can show you that. I will also be sharing in the next weeks, we'll be sharing more of my other FOs, like embroidery and patchwork and crochet, until I have cleaned up what's in this room. So let's start. I have this, it kind of looks like a treasure chest. I grabbed some out of the box and put them in the treasure chest. The treasure this little treasure chest, this little box, or little, what would you call that? Looks like a jewelry box. It is really a kid's jewelry box. Okay, so I used to keep prototypes in there. So the bottom will be prototypes, but I also grabbed some other stuff. Now this is a crochet necklace. This is crocheted in the round. And I think it used to have a pendant on it, or this is one of the pieces that you can wear as is, just a simple round necklace, or you can put pendants on it. And I actually have a pendant, an embroidered pendant I made. The stone is onyx. I used to have a cat called Onyx, by the way, and he was black. So the stone is onyx, and then it's worked with different sizes and colors of seed beads all around. Now this one has a blue necklace like this one that goes with it. I just not sure where this one's necklace is, and I don't know where this one's pendant is. Like I said, I just threw everything in a box. So, but basically, you can put the pendant on the necklace. Okay, they don't fit, but I mean, they don't match color-wise. So you can wear it like this, or you can wear it just like this. And I made quite a few different types, so I hope we'll encounter them. Last week I showed you the book from Laura McCabe, when I found the Rivolis, the beautiful aqua Rivolis from Swarovski's, and I showed you the book. And actually, it's a lucky coincidence that I found the one I made, but it needs a bit of cleaning. I've worn this so often. This is a fun, very fun piece of jewelry, but it needs some cleaning. It needs some TLC. Then what else? Oh, by the way, yeah, those were my jewelry. Now this, I think, is a prototype. It's so shiny. It won't fit me. Will it fit me? I can wear it, though it's a little too small. It's made for smaller fingers. Pretty. A brooch. And if I'm not mistaken, I intended to also be able to wear it as a pendant. Like, you can attach it to a necklace. No, not in there. You can attach it to a necklace, or you can use it as a brooch. I'm not so much of a brooch wearer myself, though I do appreciate antique brooches on a beautiful shawl. What else? Also a prototype? I'm not sure. I don't know if this is one of my designs or if it's out of a book. But these are basically, yeah, no, this is out of a book. These are beaded beads. Trying to show, yeah, see how they look? They're basically beaded tubes with fringe. And I like the coral look of it. Chinese knots bracelet with metal beads. And I love these matte beads. This is a bracelet with an embellished clasp. I'm sorry about my nails. I need to do them. It's urgent, I know. I'll put it on so you can have a better look. I still love this one. This is what you get when you use a simple peyote technique with different size of beads. It bubbles up. It forces the beads up and you create this really nice texture. What else? Another beaded bead, and I think this might have been my design. It's just not sure either. And this would just look great on a simple cord. I also found a very thin, it's a bait hook. Well, what do you know? It's from the US. It's a size 9. How can this be a size 9? It's a 1.25 millimeters. I really don't understand the US sizes of hooks. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get, there you go. This is how it would look on a piece of wire. Like that. A pendant. A very delicate pendant. Now this is a prototype. Ah! Hold on. It's pretty. I like it. Now all these prototypes are gonna go in the to finish box. I need to do something with it. Wow, there's lots of beaded beads in there. There's another one. And I think I made this one for the beaded bead necklace. Did it make the cut? Did it make the cut? Yeah. There's something similar. There's one similar to that in this necklace. Oops, fluffs. As usual, I will put pictures in because the camera is not picking up well. This hook is actually handy for showing the beaded beads. Now this is a very simple and very pretty beaded bead. This would make a wonderful, beautiful earring. Yes, the beaded cube beads. Again, this is playing with different sizes and colors of seed beads. Seed beads, I feel, are very underestimated. They're reasonably cheap, but you can do so much with them, and beginners often see them like something kids would use, but they are so versatile. Also, if you know how they're made, maybe I should see if I can find, excuse me, see if I can find a video on YouTube how they're made. But basically, they make really long, really thin tubes of spun glass, and then they cut them into the little beads. It's not like the glass is poured into a mold. No, it's a lot of work. This is seed beads and Swarovski cube. And wouldn't that be the cutest if I made a necklace just out of these cubes in different colors. That would be awesome. That would look great. What else do we have? Ah, yes. These are, or were, cell phone jewelry. Cell phones used to have a place where you could attach a strap, and you could attach dangly things to them. Now, I don't think, first of all, I don't think cell phones still have that, and second of all, this would not go, you know, this would be very annoying on your iPhone. So I think I'm gonna, repurpose the little raspberries and strawberries and either make earrings, an earring out of it, or a pendant, or a bag jewel. This would look cool on a bag. Yeah, let's make bag jewels out of them. Okay, I'm almost at the bottom. Now this is a work in progress actually, and these pieces are elements. They're paisley. What do you call it? They're like a paisley design. And this is a pattern from Diane Fitzgerald. Hold on. It's actually on the front page of her book. Now, I love paisley. I think it's whimsical. I love it. And I was planning on making this necklace, I think. But as I don't see any more of these beads, the central ones, I don't think it's gonna happen. And I might just have to find something else to do with the elements I have. Also, I have to admit, brick stitch, not my favorite stitch. But this book is wonderful. Diane Fitzgerald is also a big name, and she has the most wonderful, look at this freestyle. This is art. This is art. So I really like her stuff. She's very creative. But yeah, I don't think the paisley necklace will ever be. The elements might become something else though. However, I am gonna put it aside until I finished putting everything away. You never know if I find the rest of the materials for it, and then I might change my mind and do finish the necklace. Who knows? Okay. So, well, I think we've encountered these little thingies a few times already. This is a finished bracelet made with them. Too small for my wrist though. Very delicate, I like it. It just needs a little more elements if I want to wear it. Okay. Now these are probably not my own design either, I don't know. But this looks like a chainmail, a beaded chainmail thingy. I made like these figure eights or infinity sign thingies. It's not a figure eight, it's 3 loops. By the way, a very early useless fact. Do you know what the name is of the infinity sign? It's a lemniscate. There you go. Yeah, I like it. And I still have these beads. And I can definitely replicate it. For now, it's gonna go into the to think about it. I need to think about the fact. I need to think about if I want to finish it or not. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm keeping the earrings for last. They're very pretty. Okay, what's this? Ah, yeah. I just made a ring out of strass. Well, actually, these are chatons. They're now rhinestones. Rhinestones have a flat back. Chatons have a pointy back. And this can be used as a spacer for about anything. Okay, what else? This can be anything. It could get a little more beads. I can just leave the filigree like this. This can become an element. This can become a pendant. I can go in all directions with this. To me, it doesn't feel finished yet. When I look at it like this, it's just, it needs a little more effort. It just doesn't look finished. I'm a harsh critic, especially when it concerns my own work. I'm very critical. Now, I like it, but it's not finished yet. It needs something more. Okay, now these hearts, they have a long story, but I used to have the sweetest lady who made these hearts. But before she mastered it, we sat together so many times, so many times to make these. So I ended up being able to make him in my sleep. Now this heart really reminds me of her, and I love the lady dearly. So this one, even though I barely ever wear pink, but I am gonna make something with this just because it reminds me of her, and I'm gonna wear it thinking of her. I didn't even know I had one of these. I'm sorry, I'm getting all emotional, but this took me by surprise. Okay. Then I only have 2 pairs of earrings left. Can you imagine? It's a pair. Woohoo! I have a pair of earrings. And this is very simple. It's with the Swarovski hearts. I love them. They're so shiny and glittery, and I actually like what I did with the beads around it. I like the design of earrings I made here. The camera is blurring it, but these are cute. I like. Though this earring seems odd. And then I have these, also with Swarovskis and fire polish beads. And I actually like that design as well. I like what I did. I love the colors. See, one is more bend it. I think I like it better like this. I'm gonna have to bend this one a little bit more. Do you like chandelier earrings? I love it. I really love it. There we go. The chest is empty. I will fill it up again next week and we'll go through it again. And well, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I thank you as usual. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching and for liking and subscribing and telling your friends about me. Feel free to share the videos, though no pressure whatsoever. No, seriously, my dear friends, I thank you so much for supporting me. I thank you so much for watching, and I thank you for the comments. And I love reading that you love what I'm doing. So thank you so much. And I will see you next week. But before I go, I just need to tell you this completely useless fact, and that is that rats and horses cannot throw up. See you next week. Bye. I almost forgot to update you on the kittens. Well, there they are, fighting for the nipples. There's 6 nipples, there's 4 kittens, and it's always a fight. They became very big in a week, and their eyes are opening, so next week I can show you their cute little faces. Oh, and also I was wrong. They aren't 4 boys. These 3 are boys. She's a little girl. And this one I called Sheldon because he's always pushing everyone out of the way because he wants their spot, and like Sheldon always saying, "You're in my spot." So that's how he got a name. And I called her Penny, and that's Leonard. And here I'm not sure if it's gonna be Howie or Raj. Okay, so now I'm really logging off. Bye!